It's a race against a dying battery. Hello again, everyone. 2 videos in 2 days. What? That's crazy. I actually ended yesterday's haul and realized that I forgot a couple books because they were in my office because they're not fiction books. So I thought I would go over those really quickly, and my battery's dying. So let's get to it. Playing with sketches. These, how many are there? 4 are actually in that one category I did last month talking about updating my drawing section in my library. So I wanted to get some more hip, cool, and trendy, what all the cool cats are buying these days. I don't know. I have a lot of what I'll call the old classic standards, but I wanted to get some from a more fresh contemporary point of view. This is 50 creative exercises for designers and artists. That's a win-win. I might actually sneak this into a class sometime. And this is by Whitney Sherman, published by Rockport. I actually really love Rockport art books and design books. So I'll just sort of flip through them. Random flipping. But I was looking for the ones that gave sort of the exercisey point of view versus just my normal, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, still life, portrait, that sort. So that one seems really good. The Drawing Mind, Silence Your Inner Critic and Release Your Creative Spirit by Deborah. Oh, I don't know how to say your last name, Deborah. Noy? Noy? I'll put it right here. Sorry, that one's not in my lexicon, apparently. I think this is a big one for artists because, or people who are interested in art. There's a whole lot of, oh, this is no good, this isn't any good, da 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 da. We are our own worst enemies when it comes to our work. So I liked this one, how to silence your inner critic. I think that's a big one. Of course, be critical, but don't be critical of your work to the point that it's a detrimental. Be critical to fix something, but don't be critical just to put yourself down. We'll talk about that one later. I always have this sort of running joke that I think artists and designers have the worst work self-esteem. Like, it'll be an amazing piece and they only see the flaws. And I'm just like, no, we need to work on that. We need to work on confidence. So this one is similar to Once Upon a Time. I think it was Julia Cameron, The Artist's Way. And that got me through grad school. It was one of those weird inspirational work-along books. Deep-looking little workbooks. I'm personally not a huge fan of the doodle-along style, like the Wreck This Journal. I don't like to draw in books, but I like to use them as ideas to then work in my sketchbooks, because I'm a sketchbookaholic. Maybe I'll give you a tour sometime. You're getting a sort of glimpse on, if you're following me on Instagram or, forgot the other one, on my blog, where I do my doodles a day. So if you're following me there, you'll know what I'm talking about. Freehand, and I'll put the info for that below. Sketching Tips and Tricks Drawn from Art by Helen Birch, and this was a chronicle book. I really like chronicle books. Lisa Congdon's Art Inc., and I think most of her books come through Chronicle. They're just really lovely editions. They're nicely printed. They have the cute little bands on the inside, the color bands instead of just plain. This is a weird format, and I really hate bent books, so I'll just flip through a couple of them. How to learn about color accents. Graph paper ground. Graph paper. Oh, God, I love graph paper. Reverse drawings. Tonal shifts, etc. Something that's really attainable for all, and it's from different artists. So this is interesting. They're a little pricier. This brand, that one was $18 bucks, so it's a little bit pricier. The Drawing Mind was $17. That's probably my only gripe about art books or design books. They're really sort of pricey. That's why I lurk the used book sale so much. How much was this one? Rockport's $29. Yeah, not a fan of that, but sometimes you just have to bite the bullet. Now, this book I really, really have loved. I skimmed through the other ones. I started to skim through this one. This is Fearless Drawing by Carrie Lemon. Ooh, My cat's hair is all over it. I started reading it and it reminded me of how Lisa Congdon's books are. I don't remember which one I talked about Lisa Congdon. I think it was the end of last semester. I'm going to guess November through early December maybe for her, because I was playing some of her workshop in my one class. This one I started reading and just loved it. I read the entire thing. It does have that doodly bits with it, but I love how she phrases things. It's very lyrical. So you're learning a little bit about drawing, of course, as you should be if you're buying a drawing book. But it's really well laid out, beautiful typesetting, and great projects that you can work along with. So I really highly recommend this one if you're interested in learning the art of drawing. And this one was 22, not horror bad, but you know, what are you gonna do? Maybe chip in with a friend and have an art night, and that was only $11 each, and you can share the book. But those are the 4. I think that's it for a while for me from the drawing end. I had like 7 new ones, so I'm feeling pretty good about that because they work well with my older ones. And hopefully the battery isn't dead. I didn't hear a click, so I hope I made it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.